CheekySport on Riz.
What's going on? CheekySport on Riz.
From now, baby.
I'm going to tell you now, the first couple of minutes is going to be absolute garbage. So big up everyone.
Garbage.
Big up everyone who's on here, tuning in to the CheekySport podcast.
Listen, the only reason why we're here right now is because you lot are all in isolation for this coronavirus. We thought, you know what? We've got to risk our health for the fans, for the CheekySport fans. So we are here to give you some content, a nice little podcast to ease over about an hour a day. We came early. Well, some of us did.
But him didn't.
Some of us did. I don't know about this guy in the middle.
He's wearing spandex now, you know.
Mr. Incredible with your spandex.
I'm actually going to take it off. It's hot.
Man,
don't take it off. Don't take it off.
He fixes Eddie Murphy.
This is a family-friendly show about take it off.
Yeah, thank you.
What's
do me a favour, please, and get out of here.
I love you guys.
You look like a Chris is here, Mr. Heritage. Everybody hates Chris. What he's saying?
Mr. Like a coronavirus.
Yeah.
I sneezed twice outside.
But that sneeze is not one of the symptoms, but okay.
Oh yeah, so Jack tells me.
Well,
Dr. Jack.
But yeah, obviously, so we're moving on, talking obviously about coronavirus.
Looking like Doc Ock today with them glasses.
Listen, I just thought, why not? You know, you got to protect the eyes,
why you got sunglasses?
Protect the eyes, mate. You never know where the corona. For the Rona, mate. Look at that, I'm even coughing right now.
He did his right here.
Are you coughing?
Cough, yeah. Oh.
He's in spandex, don't worry, he's safe.
He's safe. He's safe.
Hold on.
He's got peanut peas. He's in the Illuminati. He ain't gonna get
for all the audio only listeners, yeah. Please just make clear I'm not wearing spandex.
You are.
Huh?
Look, listen. Listen. Let's be silent for a minute. Listen.
If you don't believe it,
Jack, hold on.
What?
Wow.
That means
That's
spank me a kid. No. Okay, if you're listening on audio, go on to the video version right now, and you'll see Akeem is wearing an England. This guy's really. Listen, the Euros are gonna get cancelled, my brother. I don't know why you're wearing this.
Well,
trying to get an FATV job.
We're gonna be talking about.
He's
trying to get his job, mate.
A couple of weeks ago.
What is in this?
My name's CheekySport Akeem, and we are here today at England versus Italy.
The spandex on this is crazy.
The West. You know, I'm not even gonna go back into it because I know Jack's gonna
wear spandex bottoms.
What? They're not spandex.
Oh, get out. Stand up.
Bro, this ain't London Fashion Week.
Well, okay.
CheekySport podcast.
Wait.
Oh! And it's spandex.
Just to be clear, Jack's randomly putting his hand on my jeans.
Coronavirus will do crazy things to you.
Alright, so look, obviously we're going to be talking about coronavirus today.
By the way,
I'll be real. Coronavirus is a mad thing at the moment because it's hit. Obviously, just to be clear, all jokes aside, obviously it's killed a lot of people over the last couple of weeks, and more mad is that I don't know about you two, but it's actually starting to touch people who I know. So people who I know other people who have got coronavirus now. Has any of you lot is that the case? Yeah?
Touch wood.
I know a couple of people that got coronavirus, touch wood.
No, really? You joking, yeah?
No, real talk.
Serious, yeah?
But it's fine for our age group. I don't know about
no
Chris's age group, but for our age group, it's all right.
Yeah,
Chris is in the
over 40 bracket.
He's a high
Bro,
category one, mate.
From coughing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Virgin lungs.
Virgin lungs. I'm not gonna lie. It's all mad because I have hay fever, innit? And
no, I get hay fever bad as well.
No, the reason why it's mad is because when you sneeze and you're like rubbing your eyes and that, people, even though that's not part of the symptoms.
Hay fever season right now.
It is hay fever season. Nah. It is. It's March.
Next month, bro.
No. Some people have early hay fever. I'm an
What's
early
this
hay fever.
Early hay fever.
It is. Early hay fever and then late hay fever. So early hay fever is March, April. And then late hay fever is May,
Someone in
June.
the comments said I talk was.
Producer
That's was.
Emily,
That's
what,
was.
you don't know about early and late hay fever?
No such thing.
No,
early,
bro,
late
that's
hay
the thing.
fever.
Yeah, I'm an early hay fever guy. You're probably a late one.
Right, I'm
You're a late one.
I'm a note this year. This time
That's
next
an
year,
early
I'm
and
gonna
late
ask him
hay
again.
fever.
And while gone, I guarantee
What you say? You're the matinee hay fever. The matinee.
Trust me, I'm breakfast hay fever. I'm the first out the gate. First and lot. Anyway.
So you got a weak immune system then?
No, that don't mean that.
It sounds like it.
So you haven't got hay fever?
I get hay fever.
I'm a bad man, innit?
Oh, I'm a bad man. I sport Bear Green, so I'm not getting that hay fever, you know.
Whoa. No one smokes on this show.
You smoke spice. What you on about?
Whoa.
I love the way that you just added that.
Are you in rehab, geezer?
I was in rehab. Everyone knows.
And can we just be clear? All banter aside, Jack. Jermaine does not have coronavirus. That's not the reason.
No, you don't actually.
People are
That,
saying
that
in the
hasn't been
comments.
confirmed.
Nah, he
that
hasn't been confirmed. But the last thing I saw, he was twerking in a strip club in LA. That's the last thing I saw. So
taking $1 bills.
yeah. Hey man, we say that Mercury Records ain't paid, nah.
Jermaine was at the top of the pole. Imagine Jermaine falling from that pole.
Oh man, allow it.
I'm practicing for the marathon, I swear.
Allow it. But anyway, all right. So
Paul, man, I said this is one of the.
Em's cracking up at this.
This is one of the exercises I got to do.
Oh my days.
Yeah,
but anyway, we're moving on.
Jay.
Actually talking about this is a good segue. So, real talk. This is an honest question. What did you guys actually then? How have you been and what have you been doing whilst there's been no sport? Not even football. There's been no sport.
I don't know if you saw on Saturday. I was just in my bed all day. I was like, "What do I do, bruv? I don't know what to do when it comes to Saturday if there's no football." That is
I was watching reruns.
I was watching Premier League years.
Yeah,
my house.
I watched 11, 12.
Oh, mate.
I realised how much of a skunk Van Persie is.
Oh, here we go.
How? Oh, in fact, I don't want to know. I don't know. So is that what you've been doing? Just watching reruns of football?
I watched a couple of films, to be fair.
So what? No other sports you've been trying to get into and learning more about?
No other sports are really on.
No, but
I'm talking about like watching replays.
I'll tell you what I did one. I wanted snooker.
Is snooker on?
It's not what it used to be. They'll play with Trump and then man were playing on their own. And
snooker?
Yeah.
Trump? Oh, Judd Trump.
Judd.
Yeah.
And,
what, Judd?
Is he related to Donald Trump? Is he related to Donald?
No. But they're playing on their own. Man was taking the balls out and sticking them
dead.
Taking them from the.
What's the point?
What?
And I guess look, this is where it segues on.
What about UFC? Because UFC done the same thing.
Well, exactly. So this is where it segues on because look, even WWE done it
amazing.
Done it with no crowd.
Amazing.
My question is, as some people have said, look, if there's no crowd, there's no point doing sport.
It's pointless.
A one-off as a novelty is cool.
Yeah. But you had but it's weird. Like you saw the Champions League games during the midweek. Like,
but do you think that's the case with all sport, or is it only football?
Football's
is the main one.
No, football can crack on though.
No.
Football. I'm not gonna.
It's not different for you lot because you lot don't go to games. So it's fine.
Here we go.
So people like me that pay for my season ticket.
So what?
That's
our
livelihood.
The ticket cost like $250.
Oh, there you go.
But here's the thing.
This man's moaning about the parking meter outside.
I am. Every penny counts, you lot.
It does. Especially in this time. Especially in these times with no toilet roll and that.
And the stock market crashing. Mental.
Trust me. But anyway, just to say, so you're not happy watching football without any crowds, even if you're watching it on TV. Because here's the reality, yeah. The majority of people who watch football obviously do not go to the games. Let's be real, yeah? So, taking it away, can we not watch football just watching 22 man running around with no atmosphere? Or is it a thing that you think it should get called off?
The atmosphere adds to the game.
Of course it adds to the game, but do you think it should be called off until fans can go into the stadium?
Yes.
Right. So, realistically then, that leads to the point, are we going to see any more football this season? Because when is it ever going to be okay for 50,000 man to be in one place?
I don't know.
You know what? If that's the case, we just null and void.
I reckon null and void.
Well, look, here's the thing. Look,
all banter aside, I'd love it to be null and void just because
you have got a bit of momentum.
No, not even that. I don't even.
No, that would be worse for them.
I don't even care about Fulham.
Go on, why do you want it to be null and void?
I said I don't want it to be null and void. But as much as I'd love to see Liverpool fans cry their eyes out,
that'd be amazing.
It'd be amazing, but. As a
I
think like as a football fan, I think it would be disrespectful to just completely disregard a whole season of football and make it. You have to continue from where you are.
It's not disrespectful.
It is. No, but it is because.
But there's a virus out there.
So what?
It's not.
Yeah, but so what? In that sense, you have to continue.
This is
from where
something
we were.
that we can't account for.
So look, let me say there's actually 4. Obviously, Thursday's a big meeting. There's 4 outcomes. Yeah. So hopefully I don't get this wrong because I can't pull up what I wanted to pull up.
Why not?
I don't know. No, I got 4G. But why are you lot onto me for no reason?
Because you're late, bro.
You were late. You were 15 minutes late, bro.
Where's Carl?
You know what? He was 15 minutes late. Then he tried to say, I've been here.
I've been here. I was inside the gutter. I was waiting for you.
I wasn't inside the car. I was outside.
I was inside the gutter. In the park.
Anyway.
Saw your face.
Anyway, no. I was outside. No, I took the train.
What? Because I was outside. I didn't see you.
It don't matter. We'll talk about this after. The listeners
What's that song by Mostak?
What?
Blood, you're a liar.
Anyway. Right, this ain't the GRM podcast, mate.
Oh wait, whoa,
This
whoa.
ain't the Cheeky Sport podcast, but it's the Akeem show.
No, listen, let me say the four
The Wild
things.
Peanut podcast.
All right, here's the four things before I forget. Number one, we'll go over them, yeah? And like, null and void, obviously, to scrap the season.
That's the one I want.
Number two is
'cause you're 10th.
to do almost like, is to wait until the season comes back, obviously. So whether it's going to be May, June, blah, 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 and then continue the season as normal.
So if it comes in June, then what?
Well, no, we'll come to that in a second.
Okay.
The third thing is you get rid of the European competition, the summer competition, which is the European Championships, and obviously delay the UEFA Nations League as well, because obviously the qualifiers. So you delay all of that, and then you just carry on the season as normal. And then the fourth choice, okay, is that you kind of do a hybrid where you give Liverpool the trophy because they're so far in the front, because apparently all of the other Premier League teams have agreed, I don't know how official this is, they've agreed to give Liverpool the trophy if it gets to that point because they're so far ahead.
No,
but the relegation, there is a lot of debate and argument. So what do you guys think is the best best
personally, this is my genuine opinion now. After hearing those four options, I think as much as I've been gearing up and waiting for the Euros to come in the summer, I reckon we just move it to next year. And then what we do is we continue the season as it was, end it, and then start the season fresh again. That's the only fair way to do it.
I say null and void. Null and void.
Why though?
Or go straight to the Euros.
Wait, hold on. Can we just go back to your reason? What's the reason why you say that?
Because everything has to play out in its entirety.
That's the way you see it.
You can't start something and then just go, oh yeah, because of this, we're going to stop it now and start again. No,
Right,
this ain't Football Manager.
Yeah, but we're on a
You
schedule.
can't just cancel
We're
the
on a
game
tight
just
schedule.
because you lost the game.
We're on a tight schedule.
But you see, that's fair.
There's only a
that's
tight
cool.
schedule because
That's
of the
cool.
Euros coming up.
Yeah,
Not just
but
the
look-
Euros. There's everything. There's
Bruv,
Olympics.
scrap
there's
that
I forget all of that.
No,
Scrap-
it all counts. All
Scrap
these
the UEFA
sporting
Nations
occasions,
League. I don't care about
everything
that.
counts in life. Everything is a knock-on effect. You know what I mean?
No, but all you do is delay
It's a
the
knock-on
Olympics and the
effect.
Euro.
No, you can't, bro.
Why?
Because the Olympics is the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So they just might as well null and void like this never happened. We'll talk about it in the history book.
No, but you're messing about here, Chris.
I'm not messing about.
All right, let me ask you a question, Chris.
Like Kevin Keegan
gonna
said,
do this.
I would love it. I
Slow
would
down.
absolutely love it for the spectacle.
Let me ask you a question, Chris. If Arsenal was 25 points clear, what would you say to your answer?
I'll say, you know what? You give Arsenal that title.
No, but so now you're changing it depending on who's.
Hey, Akeem, this is football, bro.
So
Tribalism.
answer the question.
It's tribalism.
So Chris, so long story short, you don't believe this then. That's the point. You don't believe it. You're only saying
I
it
want
because
it to be null and void.
yeah, but you want it to be. But what is the answer? Not about what you want. What do you think should happen? What do you think should happen? What's fair? That's the answer.
What I think's fair.
Yeah.
Null and void.
No, okay. So Chris thinks it should be null and void. Jack obviously thinks it
If you
should
can't
be.
complete a season, you scrap it.
Let me tell you.
It has to be continuation.
My opinion of this is
So what? Who's in the relegation zone now?
we'll pull it up.
Because do those three teams all go down then?
Well, here's the
that's
thing.
not fair.
No, but here's the thing.
Why not, Jack?
Here's my opinion of this.
Hold on, let him answer.
Go on.
There's literally like 2 points between like 16th and 18th.
So Liverpool was struggling just before this
You've
thing.
got
cancelled.
Struggling. What? 2 losses.
What's your point?
In the whole
No,
season.
yeah, but if anything, you're going into my hands there.
How?
So you're saying like if they were struggling,
I'm saying null and void.
no, not null and void, because then those teams that
Yeah,
are
but
struggling.
I'm saying look, there's teams that
No,
I'm saying
but
Man
the
City
teams
can
that
catch.
no,
I'm
but
saying Man
that's not
City
fair.
can catch Liverpool though.
Now listen to me.
Because why are you giving Liverpool title for?
No, I'm not saying give it to them. I'm saying finish the season.
Let me say my opinion here.
I'm
Yeah?
not in it.
Just to be clear.
Listen to me.
Alright, cool.
Why I don't like null and void is because
Yeah.
you've got teams that are in a relegation zone. 3 teams have to go down.
Yeah.
3 teams need to come up. So you're saying all the hard work that's gone into going up this season is going to get put null and void.
Yeah.
How?
That's
you can't. Yeah, but if you're giving the title to
this is an
Liverpool,
exceptional-
why can't you give the title to
I'm
West
not giving the
Brom?
title to Liverpool, and I'm making sure whoever's in the relegation zone doesn't get relegated. That's what I'm saying.
But that's not fair, though.
All right.
Well,
so this
this
is the
exceptional circumstances.
So what about
No, it's
what
not,
about
no, it is
what about the
continuing.
championship? What about the championship then? The
all
teams go
leagues,
up.
bruh. Everyone.
So you're saying no one gets promoted, no one gets
Stay put.
relegated?
Nah, that's a
Nah.
joke. Because you've
so-
invested a lot of money
Exactly.
into a team
That's
to get
life,
promoted.
though. You spent 100 mil to stay up. You got relegated, bruh.
What's that got to do?
But that's life. That's the risk, innit? That's
Yeah.
how it is.
All right, let me.
We put peas into the stock market, yeah?
Do you know why you want to make it null and
It's true.
void?
That is true.
Exactly.
That is
you know what I
true.
mean?
That
if
is
the
true.
stock market crashes tomorrow,
The
yeah?
market is the market.
That's the innit. That's the market.
The game's the game.
And then what are they gonna say to man? Null and void, yeah?
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Do you know why I find it hilarious that you, out of everyone that says you want it to be null and void, you're the Arsenal fan that's sitting in 10th place, 9th place.
Yeah, that's why they want it to be 9th
That's why
place.
they want
No, it's not even about Arsenal. It's about Arsenal. It's saying about
only
Arsenal.
2 clubs that came out, so they want to make it.
Yeah, West Ham
and Tottenham.
Exactly, not
And
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
No.
Well, no, and Arsenal
no,
fans.
No.
Arsenal
About
fans have been
Arsenal.
saying it. Fans have been saying
Wouldn't
it.
you rather it start again?
No, because we're in the Champions League.
Look at me.
We're gonna get
No,
Champions
no,
League.
look at me. Would you? But you might even win the league though if
All
you
right,
start afresh.
so wait, hold on.
And the transfer market's open.
Wait, let me just say.
All right, listen.
Wait.
And the transfer market's open.
Let-
You might even be sick. You might even have a chance of winning it, bro. If it's none of it. Look at his.
Let me give my opinion. No, let me give my opinion. My opinion is actually more extreme than both of you teas, yeah?
Oh, here we go.
My why are you not so dumb?
Go.
My
Far
opinion.
How long we got?
Far right.
My
Akeem.
opinion is 30 seconds, bro. My opinion.
36 minutes. Go.
My opinion is firstly let Liverpool win the league, yeah. So Liverpool raise the trophy because they deserve it.
That's extreme.
I'm a Man United fan, but reality is, listen, if I was Man United fan, if I was a Liverpool fan who's gone 30 years without that trophy, yeah. I remember talking to Paul from Redmond a couple of days ago, yeah, and he was like, I'll stop watching football. I couldn't watch football anymore. Bro, if I'm a Liverpool fan and after all of this, we finally, after last year losing the league with 96 points, and in this year,
That's why it's fitting.
you've had a near perfect
That's why it's
season.
fitting.
Yeah?
Only Liverpool and Spurs could do this.
What, somehow lose the league when they won it? Nah, you're dumb.
Only Liverpool and Spurs.
But anyway, wait. That will be the case. However, the Champions League will go to the teams 2nd to 5th. Obviously, 2nd to 5th because Man City should get kicked out now because of the fair play thing. Just scrap the whole court of arbitration. That's it. Just give them 2-year ban, and then the bottom 3. Obviously, the bottom 2 clear is Norwich and Villa with 21 and 25 points. Then there's 3 teams on 27. Those 3 teams do a round robin playoff. Each team each one of them plays the other 2, and simply the one that goes up, the 2 that survive stay up, and then the worst out of those 3 teams go down.
What you're
That's it.
suggesting here is something that's never going to happen.
No,
So
why is that not realistic?
That's not one of the options.
Wait, hold on. It is realistic in a sense that if you give the league to Liverpool, they have to follow it through. They have to let Leeds get promoted. Leeds are top of the league, bro. You have to let the top 2 get promoted in the Championship.
Fair
And that means you have to relegate teams as well. And if you're going to relegate teams, you got to relegate the teams that are clearly... Because unfortunately, I would feel for... Bournemouth are so unlucky. Bournemouth are literally in the relegation zone by 1 goal. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
And Watford are only above them by... Sorry, Watford are only above West Ham. Sorry, West Ham's only above Watford by 2 goals. So because of that point, those 3 need to go out in a round robin, and whoever loses that, they get relegated alongside Villa and Norwich. And that's fair. That is fair, bro. Because unfortunately, obviously the season's not finished, and there would have been a lot of who would have been, but that's it.
How do you sort out Champions League then? Because you've got
Champions League are 2nd. So the teams that would get in the Champions League is Leicester.
No. Who wins the Champions League? Who wins the Champions League?
Who wins the Champions League? Obviously, Champions League is void because there's no winner.
Well,
but I'm not gonna lie. Some people have said Atletico Madrid should win it because they beat the champions. So they're the ones who should.
See, that's the thing.
They're the ones who should. They're the ones who.
So the only option is null and
no.
void.
You continue the season.
You can't, bro.
You can't
on a tight
sack off the
schedule.
Euros,
Bro, so what if this league season don't? What if the season
Mr.
don't restart?
England, Mr. England said sack off Euros, you know.
Mr. England.
Honestly, it would hurt me. All I've been looking forward to is the Euros this summer. Bro, I moved into my new yard.
Because you got to remember, England's bigger than Fulham.
Terrace, bro. We were thinking,
Have you got
TV
rooftop terrace as well?
beanbags.
Jeez. Let me come round, Jack.
Bro, my house looks like a
Let us
crack den.
Is it, yeah?
Perfect.
Hey, you need to show something.
Just another nitty on the sofa.
Sorry, guys, we do not condone any drug taking.
Like I said to you earlier, I repeat, smoke drugs.
Why? The fact
I don't smoke drugs during quarantine.
Yeah, I know. So, I tell you one team. This is
Joe's gonna be Joe. When Joe and Big J hear them words.
No, wait, hold on. I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing though. I tell you one team.
That hairline's gonna disappear again.
Again.
Oh no, you lot are mocking. I tell you one.
All that turkey work's got to nothing. You don't do nothing.
That's what them dollars ain't
you
doing
don't do
nothing. Anyway, listen. I tell you one team this break is benefiting.
Who?
Tottenham Hotspur. Harry Kane and Son is going to be back by the time they return. Bro, the mad thing is, innit?
They probably would
Bro,
be as well.
Mourinho's rubbing his hands.
He was shaking before this thing.
Bro, they're all going to come back in time.
You know
Yeah,
what?
he's
As you
happy
say, he's shaitan. He put a spell on the
This
universe.
is magic.
That's it.
Magic.
But, and on that,
What's it, OFB?
He was looking mad as well before. With that buzz cut, looking mad.
Bro.
Jose's looking like some mad stuff.
But anyway, look. So going back to what we're talking about. Look, you said delay. That's fine. Okay.
Null and void.
Here's the thing. If we're getting to July now and this pandemic is getting worse, and the season still hasn't gone back,
football becomes irrelevant.
No. But I'm saying, wait, hold on. Let's talk realistic because this could happen. If it gets to July, let's say, and the season still isn't back, will you still say what you're saying now? The season should restart.
But I don't know because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I've got no idea. Just
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. No, listen. What I'm trying to say is, sorry, I wasn't being clear. Is there a barrier? Is there a time limit, or where you're going to say, all right, if the season doesn't go back by May, then we should scrap it? Or do you think whatever happens, we should carry it on?
No, May's cut
I
off
think
point.
we should.
May is the cut-off point.
Well, you think that's just ridiculous then? Otherwise,
It's getting silly.
I don't know. I'd say June.
Too much on the players as well. Like, when are they going to have time to rest?
Bro, do you not
Bro,
really-
they've rested now.
yeah.
Bro, they ain't resting, man. Didn't you
No,
see-
I'm
didn't
not
you
gonna
see-
lie. That means the
didn't
new
you see
season
Ramos?
will start later as well.
No, but listen to me. No.
Exactly.
Look, pick up the football players, whatever, cool. You man are getting paid X amount of money each week.
Nah, it doesn't matter how much.
It's
It
not
don't
about
matter.
that.
It's not
It's not
about
about
that.
that. Money means nothing when man are dropping down.
There are
Jack.
freelancers out there that are working right now that aren't getting peas because of this coronavirus.
I'm a freelancer, bro.
They don't actually have.
I'm a freelancer.
I know.
Exactly. You're probably going to get
we
affected
are.
as well.
Uh,
So if you don't have a stable job and your jobs are getting cancelled left, right,
You're in a
centre,
beautiful position yourself,
I'm
innit?
fine.
Yeah.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm cool.
See
but,
at home.
but-
Yeah.
At Grime
these
Daily
football
Towers,
players-
you lot.
So these
WTH,
football-
work from home.
But so these football-
Posty. Jack is
I'm
here this day.
hoping. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll get the day off. Monday. I'm hoping Monday I'll get the day off. We'll see. We'll see.
He just
I
said-
know.
We'll see. But anyway, listen. I want to work from
so
home,
cheeky.
mate. I want to work from home.
Remember
Anyway.
last week when he brought back on and he's like, oh, look at Chris shaking.
I know.
Now look at him. Sunday.
No, you're a pussy.
No.
Do you know what I'm gonna swear on this? Oh, what's it?
Oh!
Yeah, that's more job for him to do, isn't it?
Anyway. Oh.
Time.
Just take the
22
BB.
minutes in,
Yeah, 22 minutes. Now you know.
Yeah.
Write her down. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
we're back in. Yeah, you can guess why. Something controversial just happened. All right.
Bro,
Look,
no. Before we cut this into you know. Yeah.
you lot are so cheeky because you know as soon as you swear, it's not going to be in the
Yeah,
thing. That's
exactly.
it.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's go.
right, cool.
Why you
Back
like
in.
Jack's got curfew.
Ah,
He's on tag.
right. Oh.
Like Jerem tag.
Anyway.
You know, Post's got location on his phone right now. You don't even know.
He's going to put an airplane mode now. He's going to put airplane mode.
Yes.
All right, guys. Clap.
Back in the room.
We're back in. All right, guys, we're back in. We had a quick break.
You look, I
Had a
had
quick
Jack against
post-
the
we had
ropes.
to- we had a quick-
I am up against the ropes so much, man. I had to cut the thing, you know. This show's going to... Look, it was meant to be an hour and a piece. Akeem was 15 minutes late. It was down to
Rubbish.
50 because of Jack's antics. It's down even more.
We cut like 1 minute out.
I've got to cut out 10 minutes, you lot.
Anyway, so we're back in.
This show don't come out on time. It's his fault. I know it's Sunday.
Bro, there's no content
Why
out
did you
there.
having to add stuff?
There's no content out there at the moment. They don't care if it.
We're going to be the only thing out
Bro,
on YouTube.
yeah, the
Like
only
this.
thing
Nah,
out.
people are talking corona, innit? But anyway, so look, people are talking about corona, innit? People are talking about
What's your
coronavirus.
point?
It's a
So
cheeky
there
sport.
will be content out.
We're giving our diagnostics
Oh, my
on
days.
this virus.
Yeah, we got to.
Bro, it's a
What else you gonna
football
talk about?
show.
Yeah, bro.
It's a sports show.
But
We could talk
coronavirus
about-
is
We
affecting.
could talk about cricket.
There's no.
could talk about
sport.
darts.
You don't understand that. There's no sport, Chris.
We could talk about archives. We can go.
you know what'd be so funny,
That
though?
pair
That's
of
Go back
it.
season.
to
Chris.
Go back to it. Go
This
back to the
pandemic could be
football.
6 months long. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll hold out for next
Null
week.
and void, yeah.
If it's 6 months long,
If it's
we've got
null and
nothing to talk
void, if it's null and void, you know that little weasel that sat on the end there. What's his name? Fuad. He keeps
Man,
tagging us in
weasel.
stories, going, "I told you from September we're gonna win the league, bruv. Look what happens to you now. If this season is null and void,
No parade.
you're I can't even say the words
Parade
because
done.
otherwise I get the beep. We have to bring the beeps in. But, bruv, you're going to break down.
But all jokes aside, though.
No jokes aside.
No, wait, hold on, Jack.
No,
Jack,
he gave it all
Jack,
that slack talk.
Jack,
You're not
Jack,
gonna lift, if you
Jack.
lift the trophy, it'll be in an empty stadium with no fans.
But Jack, you had an opportunity. Jack, all jokes aside, yeah, you must be stressed as well because Fulham.
I'm stressed.
If we start the season again, Fulham ain't going to be in the top 3.
I know.
They'll be like
My man
18th or
said,
something.
Jack, you must be stressed too.
Hey, bro, there's no chance Fulham's going to pull together this sort of run again.
He reckons they'll come up. He reckons
What do
they'll
you
be
mean,
in the top 2.
Shut up.
Your team ain't
I'm
good
not
enough,
going to
bro.
pull a run like this again.
Your team ain't good
You know
enough.
what we did this season? We've actually been bad. People trying to.
I know.
People been talking about Parker,
So
getting rid of Parker.
He's saying they've been bad, yeah. But
No. Listen to me. No,
How bad is that league
Don't take
then?
the mick out of me right now.
All right,
okay?
go on.
Listen to me. Yeah? As Fulham fans, majority of Fulham fans want Parker gone because we should be
you?
winning this league.
See, this is the
What do
problem
you
with
want?
football. This is the problem with
Hold on,
football.
hold on,
You're third
hold on.
place. in your-
I think we should be winning this league as well, but I'm not.
Leeds and West Brom's far better than you.
Yeah.
Bruv, if you look at our team on paper, we should be walking this
What?
league.
Tim Ream? Ream?
Are you high?
Pope.
Hope.
Listen, what's the
Ream.
problem? You lot don't have any clue about this
What?
league.
Pope and
What?
Ream.
Do they not play for your
Bruv, we
team?
got Mitrovic. He probably he's better than Nagano.
I said, Ghana, your third choice striker as
I know.
well, you know.
No. Currently first choice.
No,
Will he
Start.
even be on the subs bench for Arsenal?
No.
No, he start.
What, over who? Over who? Bamiyang, yeah?
Lacazette.
Babia could go on the left.
Okay.
What, so over Lacazette and Pepe?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all right.
Pepe's not a striker though.
Yeah, he's a forward though. Anyway.
No, but he's not a striker. He's a winger.
Anyway.
The wingers are dead now.
But listen now, Tolkien, you put some respect on our team.
You're third, bro. You can't put respect
Yes,
in
we are
that. You
third.
put respect in the
You're
top
third.
2.
It's true, you're third in the week.
No disrespect. You're
Why is suddenly all the leagues suddenly
No, we can compare.
Nah, but
compare to
people
the
do say
Premiership, like, you
Championship
come
this
from
year is
the
weak.
Premiership
People say Championship this year is weak compared to
Why?
averages.
Like,
So
like
why is
Because
both
the
leagues?
quality of the quality of the players.
where was Leeds last year? What league were they in?
Championship? What does that
So?
mean? Oh, where's West Brom? They're in the Championship as well.
So 2 teams that were in the Championship last year
top 2.
are above.
You lot will never get
Are
it.
above. Listen,
You
are
lot
above.
will- you
Listen,
lot
listen.
just don't get
They're
it.
above the Premiership team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how weak they are. That's how weak you are.
All right, so how weak are Huddersfield and Cardiff then?
Huddersfield
They're
are
even
awful
worse.
side.
They're even worse,
Exactly.
bro. So what's your point?
What's your point then? You're saying that the Premier League team come down and shit.
But
Bro, you
Huddersfield
know
fans-
most Premier
but
League teams
Huddersfield
that
fans ain't-
now
Huddersfield
listen,
fans
you know
ain't
most
out here
Premier League teams
talking
that get
was.
relegated.
They ain't saying they're sick. They ain't saying they
because
should be the Prem.
they're sat in 18th, 19th place. They can't chat
Is
West
he not
Premier
hearing
League.
me?
Yeah. Nah, you
Bro,
what he's
listen
saying.
to me. You know most teams that get relegated from the Premier League don't get promoted straight away.
But you're only in third though because you've been blowing the budget, innit?
We haven't blown the budget.
Busting it up.
How much you
We've been
spent?
clever with our
Who
budget.
spent the most?
How much you
who
spent?
Yeah, how much
We
you spent?
sold Sessegnon for £25 million, got Josh Oliver in return with the
For how much?
25 M's.
How much?
For how much?
For 25 M's, we
Okay.
got.
So you feel
Hold on.
No.
what?
Are you deaf?
No.
Are you deaf?
Did you hear that?
Are you deaf?
He said he bought man for. He said his whole man for 25 M's. Bought the other man for 25
No,
M's.
he came free.
Oh, he came
Oh,
for
okay,
free.
cool.
Oh, that is
Okay,
insane.
cool.
Open your spices.
Look,
up.
even M's had to stick her head up. She's like,
Okay.
hold on, what did Jack just say?
So we sold it for 25 M's, got Josh Oliver in return for free.
yeah.
Okay.
Is he any good?
No.
Yeah, he's been all right. But he
All
got
right,
injured,
all
he got
right.
injured.
God, next.
No, he starts for us.
All right.
And then who else did we sign? We signed Anthony Knockout on loan. Ivan Caballero we made
Fair
him
loads.
permanent.
Okay.
How much?
Permanent for like 7 M's, I think.
So have
No,
you?
no,
spent-
no, hold on. Let me
Who else
continue.
we
Go on,
got?
who else?
Harrison Reed for free. Bobby Reed we bought for like 8
Who
mil. I
these
think.
man?
Bobby
Reed,
Reed. Bobby Reed. Don't know about Bobby Reed.
Bobby Reed. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, yeah, he's only saying that because Buck likes him. Otherwise, he get the old chop. He didn't say anything good about Bobby Reed, didn't
Nah.
Yeah, look who's shaking
I talk
now.
about all the ballers. I need to talk about it. That's it.
Bobby Reed's a baller though.
Nah.
Who else did we sign?
But no, listen, no disrespect.
Michael Hector from Chelsea,
how much?
5 mil.
Yeah, I get that.
So how much you
Listen,
spend?
Jack, all I'm saying.
We spent less than we.
So, Jack,
actually
where do you
Why?
think-
Hold on. Why? Why though? Why?
We sold that Gisa, we sold Seri, we sold all these players off.
You didn't
bruv.
get rid of-
Babel.
You didn't get rid of that Don up front though, did you? What's his name? What's his name? Campari or whatever.
All right, let's move on.
No,
This
what's
guy
his
has
name? I
no
can't
idea what
remember.
you're talking about.
Who's the guy?
You don't have a clue what
Kamara.
you're
Is
talking
it
about.
Kamara?
Imagine I came with that disrespect about your club.
Yeah, but
You do.
can't.
You do. You
do, and you do.
disrespect,
But at least
right?
I said
And you
their
do.
names, right?
No, I actually cannot remember his name.
Yeah, but Campari.
What's his name?
Campari. You know.
Look how
What's his
offended
name?
he is by different.
I know. What is his name? I can't
Kamara.
remember.
It's a
Kamara,
very
sorry.
baked name.
I said
is it
Kamara. I
Kamara?
just said
said
Kamara.
Campari.
No, after that I said Kamara.
No,
though.
you didn't. You said Campari.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
And man
we
said,
move on.
what if I disrespected you? Like,
No, you're
Every
playing.
week he
by
disrespects.
Hey, bro.
Do you know how much you disrespect Pepe? And these man.
At least I say- at least I say his name.
He disrespects the whole Prem.
Exactly.
At least I say their names correctly, though. Unlike you didn't even call your own players correctly.
Who?
Celebos,
Celebos.
Nicolas Pele,
Nicolas
Young
Pele.
Romario. They don't know their names.
Anyway,
They're not their names,
Hey, homage
Caesar.
to them, man.
anyway, while we're talking about players, yeah.
Because there's Rona out
While
there.
we're talking,
Hey, listen, the Rona's real.
while we're talking about,
Rona is real.
What
While-
we talking
while
about?
You guys say Corona properly.
While-
That's to say Rona.
Rona. It's bad for the algorithm, apparently.
nah,
Swear
you know what's funny, yeah.
He thinks I'm
You know what's
joking.
funny? I've been seeing bare people put. I've seen bare people putting C space Rona because apparently it's bad for the algorithm.
It was.
apparently.
Why?
It was only till today YouTube have lifted that.
Yeah, apparently they've stopped you.
couldn't monetize
They've
it.
like, yeah, you can't monetize it. That's
But
why
now,
you got
today you can.
put C Rona in it.
You see?
Or just
He's meant to be head of YouTube at Grand Towers and he can't. Come on, bruh.
I don't work. I'm not head of you, bruv. I do social media. It's a
Hey,
different.
YouTube.
I said head of YouTube at Grand Daily Town.
Yeah, it makes him even more sicker. He's got his shades on. So like,
Corona,
he's
bruv, it's
mysterious
real
right
out
now.
here.
He's better. So when you say man's head of YouTube, after these man, if they're gonna hear that, think what drug? Yeah.
Mad.
I'm not head
And then
of
when
you.
they see him with 8,
It's not even a job.
when they see him with 6, 7, and the rest,
Well, look.
Free LD, free ASAP,
my guys.
free. Who else is in prison? There's quite a few.
What is going on?
LD,
Here?
free
This is
ASAP.
a football show.
It's a
sports show.
Free up the man them,
It's a
bruv.
sports
It's a
show.
sports
Free
show.
the man
I'm
them.
sorry.
And rap is sport.
Free Slim.
Let me go back on.
Free up Slim.
Let me go back to the
Free Asco.
Let me go back to the question that we're talking about on the virus. Yeah.
Free Jermaine.
Here's something that's mad. Hold on. Here's a mad concept. You know when
Free
we
up Jess.
You know when we bro,
From Jermaine.
You man. When we talk, I'm sorry, guys.
How much are we talking about
Alright.
this bloody virus,
Let
man?
me let man talk.
Let
Let me
it
talk.
go.
Let me
Let
talk.
it go.
What is that?
Frozen. Let it go.
Okay, I
Come
didn't
on,
know
big
that.
tune, big rhythm.
I didn't know that. What?
If you had these
did
with the
you
nephews, bruv, you know
what
about
was?
that. The amount of times I've heard that.
You know what that was.
Frozen, so-
Of course.
I don't know what that.
Hey, listen, put
Who
some
watches
respect
Fro-
on
who
her
watches Fro-
name.
who watches
Put some
Frozen?
respect on her name.
I don't,
Eh?
yeah, but how you come you're watching it?
Who
then?
watches Frozen?
I got nieces and nephews, bruh,
Oh,
as
yeah.
you would say.
Them ones.
You know what I mean? Yeah, 7-year-old.
What, so you lot watch Frozen like that?
5-year-old. What do you mean I watch Frozen like that?
All
My
right,
nieces
cool.
and nephews.
What did you watch
I-
on the weekend, by the way?
Huh?
Frozen. Did you watch Frozen on the weekend?
No, I went out for my mate's birthday on Saturday. Big up
piss
Corrado.
up.
Happy 26th birthday, mate.
26, yeah? You're not hitting it, yeah?
What else I do? Friday.
What happened to the Blackburn supporter?
He's still about. He's still about. You know what I mean? No, he was.
Ewood Park in it.
Yeah, where'd you not go, Jack?
We went out for a Bring Your Own Booze curry in Brixton, in Cards, and then we went out to Efra Social.
Are you doing some sort of back end promotion there? Why have you got to call out their whole name?
But I'm just saying,
Just
if
say
you lot live in
restaurant.
South
It
London,
was
you're
only
in the
that
back-
card.
Just say
yeah,
restaurant,
man.
innit?
You know what I mean?
Just say restaurant. I'm a bit suspicious now, mate.
Carnes, big up Carnes, bro. It's a nice restaurant.
Huh?
What did you get?
What did I get? Because I'm doing the whole, no meat. I haven't done meat since January, so I had.
For anyone who wanted to know that.
Well, I'm just.
No,
give
I'm
some
just saying for
context.
anyone who wants to know. I'm just saying.
He's losing
Cool.
weight rapidly.
Nah, I'm just living
It's
my
about
life.
it's about living healthy first, isn't it?
Yeah, so
That's the most
what I'm-
important
So
thing.
yeah, just trying to see. I'm testing
so
myself. You know what I mean? I like to test myself every now and again.
Is this really? Is this really? Look, Ev, is
That's why
this
I'm
really
gonna
bad?
do. That's
It's
why
not
I'm gonna
good.
do Ramadan again this year.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Again,
Anyway.
you've blown up another 1,000 people's minds on this in this comment section.
What about
He
Yeah.
just says Ramazan and all that.
I know.
They just look
Ramazan.
at him and they
But you
can't-
know,
know.
look to
No.
clear it up. By the way, everyone always goes like, "He's drinking." I swear he's a Muslim. no, let me clear this up. My mum is a Muslim. I grew up in a Muslim household. I do Ramadan out of respect for my family. I don't practice Islam, but I maintain a
Yeah.
lot of cultural.
No, I get
a
what
lot of
I
cultural
get where you're
references
coming
the
from because I
religion.
don't.
So I
yeah.
do Ramadan every year as a result for that.
I
Keep
love
my
the
mum sweet, you know what I mean?
disclaimer. I love how he had to explain himself.
Explain, but I got.
No, you have to go,
What did I
people
get?
will be
Fish
upset.
curry. I got fish curry.
What? That means you're not vegetarian, then, are you?
No, pescatarian. I do pescatarian.
Ah, okay, cool.
No meat.
It's
No meat.
Flexitarian.
No
That's
real
flexi.
meat.
Flexitarian.
Innit? Not pesky, flexi.
Yeah,
I know you be eating a Mars. I know you be eating a Mars bar somewhere.
I got sexy.
Why did you say
Flexi.
Mars bar? What's
There's
that?
got to be some chocolate. He's got to be yamming a chocolate.
Who?
Ain't you been yamming no chocolate?
Yeah.
So what?
Single chocolate.
That ain't part of your diet, no?
No, I'm not dying. I'm just not eating meat. I'm trying it out.
Oh, just straight meat.
Because my family, a lot of my family, and my mum, my sisters, none of them eat meat. So I thought, let me try it out.
Why not? How come I don't eat meat?
Do you know why? Because I got really mash up on New Year's Eve. I woke up, I was like, I'm not gonna eat meat for the rest of the year. So I thought I'd try it out. I thought I'd give up
stuck
after
by
a
it.
week. I've kept going.
All right.
What was the last
Strong
meat?
mentality,
What was the
mate.
last eat meat? What was the last is meat?
When I say it's a meat.
Why is this relevant?
When's
Why
last
is any of this
meat?
relevant?
When's last meat
Why is
you
this relevant
ate?
now?
January 1st, like
No,
January
what was
1st.
it? What was it?
I ordered a Chinese on January 1st.
What about the Just Eat? What about the Just Eat stuff?
Oh, what Just Eat stuff? I didn't get my... Hey, listen.
You got you
You see, Just Eat, if you're not listening right now... Nah, listen, Just Eat... If Just Eat are listening right now...
Who's been caught red-handed? What was you eating when we were doing that Just Eat?
Bit of chicken, innit?
That was end of last year.
Oh, he's right. He's
okay,
right.
well
He's
done,
right.
well
He's
done.
right. He's
Well done,
right.
Jack, well done.
He's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've been caught out. How about we catch you lot out? I didn't see one Just Eat voucher. Whoever's watching,
Why is
Just
he
Eat,
doing this?
I'm gonna clip this bit up and I'll send it.
Oh.
I'll send it. I'll send it to Just Eat.
Alright,
Sir
cool.
Jermaine, Mr. Flyaway.
He's
Let's
dead
fly
on
away. Mr. No, Holiday. Mr. Holiday, who's in LA right now. He yabbed all of the Just Eat vouchers. And you wanna try? And you wanna try this me?
All right, cool.
No,
Look,
no.
can I, after 15 minutes in the 20th attempt, can I ask the question I want to ask you?
Go on.
If it's C19, bruh, get out.
Mr. Just Eat, bust me some.
Yeah,
bust me some
Wait, hold
coke
on.
in this
It's a
tough
key
time.
question because based on what we started talking about.
What's about food?
No, wait. We switched back from food. We switched back from food and we transitioned back to the problem at hand about football. Yeah. Now, what I want to ask you, man, please let me finish, is if you did get the season null and void, one thing that someone pointed out, hold on, one thing that someone pointed out that is true. What are you not talking about? One thing that someone put. Guys, one thing that someone pointed out that is true, okay, is that if you wipe the season null and void, all the transfers, including Pepe, including Bruno Fernandes, all of those man will. What happens?
What are you saying?
How can you start?
Man said
What happens?
Pepe and Bruno Fernandes
If they-
to me.
What happens? Bruno Fernandes.
I don't
Beggar,
know.
what happens?
Because you're not listening.
What are you talking about?
So-
Listen to
Hey, listen,
yourself.
you're gonna get me on a
Oh,
Chris
my
break, go
days.
like this.
Let
you
me.
talking about?
If you
And then
if
you
you open up
keep
ears-
repeating.
Hold on,
Let me finish.
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Let me say it. Still talking
Hold on
about
a
the same
second.
thing. Right.
How many years do you have? 2.
What?
What?
How many? Wait, hold on. How many years?
Years
you got?
of what?
2.
What?
You got, and you got 1 mouth. Yeah. Ratio. Use that ratio.
thought you said
Carry on.
years.
Use that ratio.
I
2 ears,
got
1
that.
mouth. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use that ratio.
Listen,
He
this
said-
corona.
Listen more.
He said
than
this
you talk.
corona's real. Look at
He
him.
said how many
He's
years?
a corona.
He said how many years have
He
you
is
got?
a coronavirus.
He said 2, no.
Years.
You said years. And then he said 2.
Years, I lied. Oh my day! You said years, not years.
Is.
You, my friend, are the coronavirus.
He
Is.
is rehab.
Are COVID-19.
Anyway,
You look at him.
anyway.
Guys, take a look at him.
You got-
steer clear of this
you
man
got
because he
two-
is the coronavirus.
Listen, you got 2 ears. Use them. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
1
using
mouth.
them right now. But you said
Use that ratio
all you-
correctly.
bruv, all you said
Use
is
that
like-
ratio.
all
Right,
you
you
said
got,
was-
you got 2 eyes. What does that say?
It says shut up. It says shut up.
listen,
It says
all you
keep
said
quiet.
was-
I even said shut your
all
mouth
you
in this
said-
episode. That's how
all
bad
you
it is.
said-
I know. Yeah, you support Fulham, bro. Yeah, you say
Shut
that.
up. All he said was, let me finish. Bruno Fernandes, Pepe, what's going to happen to him?
No.
Okay, what's
What
the
does that
point?
mean?
Are you gonna let me talk now?
Yeah, go on, talk.
So what I was gonna say is there was obviously transfers that happened this season. Obviously, if the season's null and void and we scrap the season, how does it work then in regards to all the transfers that have gone through? Okay, and you can't just start the season again because all the transfers have. You can't start the season again when transfers have gone through after January. Okay. And there's literally no progress with regards to the way that the transfers have materialized. You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen.
This is the
So my point.
The
So my
lowest worry
so my
on the scale of things.
It's not. It's not lowest worry. You don't get this problem.
I do
what I'm
get
saying.
it. I know
so
what
the
you're
problem what I'm
saying.
saying is that players have transferred and moved over and moved club. Okay.
Yes.
And again, we're talking money again. Clubs have spent money. They're not able to get paid at the end of the season for what they've won or what they haven't won or their league position.
That's
and
not
these
a
things
worry
now,
for you, any of you
no,
lot.
because you lot.
That's
you
not
know
a
what's
worry
funny?
for Pepe.
You what? No, let me just
winning?
explain. Let me explain to the fans why this is a problem. The reason why it's a problem in one simple sentence is it means that transfer budgets in the summer or when the season eventually finishes is going to be 0 because there's no revenue that's been made from this season or from half or from 1/3 of the season left. That's what I'm trying to say. How do you offset the money side of the business? Because all of these months that are going to pass, there's not going to be any money from shirt sales, from ticket sales, transfer. Obviously, end of season. If you finish 3rd or 4th, you get millions of pounds.
You'll still get
if you
that.
win the, so now you're saying you're going to get that, but then the season's void. So now he's talking rubbish.
Did I say
No,
the
what they need to
season's
do is
unavoid?
they need to distribute
See,
that
this is
money
your
out
problem,
evenly.
Mr. 2 eyes and 1
Yeah,
mouth. Whatever.
innit?
Nah, I didn't say 2 eyes. Mate.
2 ears and 1
2 ears,
mouth.
1 mouth.
One knob.
So why do you? 2 ears, 1 mouth, 1 knob, and no balls.
Yeah.
This is what you don't understand. I didn't say it should be null and void. So you're asking the wrong person here. You should be turning your head to the guy over there that smokes spice.
Well, what I would say to that is that they should distribute that money out evenly to everybody.
But there's no money there then.
There is money.
Where?
So the Premier League's just gonna make
Just
money
give
from
them
that.
money for
Oh,
no
so
reason.
what, you think the Premier League, all their money that they get is in the last quarter and that gets distributed amongst everyone? Are you stupid?
What are you talking
They
about?
got cash reserves, you fool.
What? So you think the Premier League's gonna dip out of their pocket and give it to all the clubs?
The money that we would get at the end of the season from TV, from whoever's sponsoring this thing, must still pay out. But instead of them giving out X, Y, Z to giving 50 to Liverpool, giving 10 to Derby, giving 2 to Arsenal,
the
whatever.
second division. But
Yeah, I know.
Why do you
I'm
mention
talking the whole
Derby?
league, the whole 4 leagues, whatever how many there are. They need to distribute. All that money needs to get distributed out evenly now.
So that means you're giving no respect to the 2/3 of the season where all the clubs who have worked hard to be in a high position.
Bruh,
how am I
listen,
Sheffield United and I'm getting paid the same amount as Arsenal?
In this
Makes
circumstance,
no sense.
listen, it doesn't know. In this
Well, there's more
circumstance,
football than money.
yeah, exactly. Thank
Wait,
you,
no,
Jack.
You're too money oriented. That's your
Jack,
problem,
Jack,
bro.
you
No,
don't,
no,
no,
listen
Jack,
to me.
you're wrong.
The whole world
You're
needs to
wrong.
take an offset on P's, you prat.
Jack, you're wrong. Do you know the reason why you're wrong here? You're saying about, you're worrying about money. Bro, money is what is the engine of football right now. So end of the day, all I'm saying,
what?
what
So what?
do you mean so
But there's
what?
bare people dying out there. You're worrying about how much money is going to be split between clubs.
Bro, we started
that have millions of pounds already.
Bro, we started this show where I was the person talking about the thousands of people that are dying, not you. Yeah.
What does that mean?
So the point is, no, because my point is he's trying to act
Yeah, but
like
you're trying to-
he's trying to go
you're
like
worried about
man.
money.
No, I'm
worried
not.
about
I'm
what
not.
clubs
No,
are gonna
listen,
get.
I'm not
I don't
worrying.
care, bruv.
I'm not worrying.
I don't care.
But the clubs and Premier League will care.
Well, I
That's
don't
what I'm
care.
saying.
Well, I don't
Well,
care.
you say you don't care, but then you're gonna be shutting your mouth off on Fulham TV in a couple of months when you got no budget.
So what? I don't
Exactly,
care.
so then that's
I think
what I'm
it'd be
saying.
good though.
Oh, man,
I think that'd be good. No. Listen, I think that'd be good.
What's it called, Jazz?
It'd be good. So all these big clubs, they will level it out again. All these big clubs can't go and spend X amount of money.
You're
on
a big
players.
car. You spent 100 buff.
In it, the
You
realness.
spent 100 buff, mate.
So what? But listen, you're focusing too much about money here. I don't care.
No, you say you don't care, Jack.
I don't care.
Okay. But Jack, you got to understand that's just the way football works. That's all
No,
I'm
I
saying.
understand, but why come to me, a man that this money doesn't affect my money?
It affects
So why
your
should I
club.
care?
It affects your
That's my
club and who they're
I
going
don't
to
care.
buy.
So what?
Okay, you don't care. Of course you don't. Cool.
Of course I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you think I
But
care
you
about
do
how
care
much I
because you
my
care
club's
about
gonna
how
pay?
much your club pays because then that is going to determine the success of your club going forward. Or you're going to get stuck
No,
in
but if
Division
everyone
3
else gets in the same
with Carlisle
position,
United
but
and
everyone's
stuff.
in the same position.
Of course, that's why I'm bringing it up.
So what's the problem then? It's still a level
I'm saying it
playing
affects everyone, but you're trying to act like it's not affecting you. Of course it's affecting you.
No, but you
Whoa,
don't
whoa, whoa.
understand.
You just
Don't
twisted
try
that. How did you twist that so nicely, Akeem?
Wow.
I just said it.
What we said was that the money should be distributed evenly.
Don't we it. It was separate. Don't try we the thing.
That
Yeah,
we should
it's
do
you,
we should distribute it evenly,
which
yeah?
is bollocks.
And what Jack is saying, that, and you're saying, why? So whoever's done this, then.
Yeah.
No, in this circumstance, yeah?
In this circumstance.
Keezer.
The
as Jack said,
circumstance,
there's more
the
things
circumstance
are
of the
important than
teams
money.
that have worked
Bring it
harder.
back
and
to the
teams-
essence.
More things, go back to grassroots.
Go
bruv.
back to the
There's more
grassroots,
things that are
mate.
important than money sometimes, and in this case, we start again, and everyone gets a fair piece.
Do you not? Do you
At the
guys?
end of the day, you're still Manchester
But you're
United, bro.
shaking.
Do you guys-
Listen,
That's why
you're
you're
still
shaking.
Manchester
Do you,
United.
guys, do you guys not get the problem here? What
I
you're
do
saying
get the
is
problem.
what you're saying here is,
But everyone's
is that
affected
teams,
by it.
Exactly. So you're saying
Exactly.
distribute the money evenly. What has
I didn't say
what
that,
has
though.
coronavirus got to do? What's
I'm
coronavirus got to
saying-
do with distributing the money evenly?
Bruv,
for
the whole
so
season's
what?
done
That's got
away.
nothing
You're
to do
just
with
like
it.
because you're going to lose out more money than
It's
other
got
people.
nothing,
And they
bro.
need the money.
Bro, I don't care if Man United are 15th. I'd say the same thing. It's a fact. I'm being fair to all clubs like Leicester and West and Sheffield United.
As I said,
why are they
there's-
getting paid the same amount as West Ham United when
As
they've
I said-
battered this season? When they've cut up teams all season?
Okay, what you're doing is you're
Cookie
getting
crumbles.
angry and irate about a fake scenario that
A
may
fake
not
scenario,
ever happen.
bro. It's a highly likely scenario. On Thursday, we will see. It's a
Well, why don't
highly
we wait
likely.
till Thursday, then we can talk about it then. We'll do a little Skype call or something. We'll do a
You know,
podcast and Skype call.
that's an
Should we
equivalent.
do
of say,
that? Next episode we'll do it as a Skype call.
no,
You could do that.
We have to get ourselves into a position where we're all in front of each other.
But how?
You can all come to my house
What?
if you want. I'm not leaving.
I'm down.
I'm not leaving.
I don't know.
I'm not leaving.
Corona infested, mate.
We will work it out. Yeah, there's always
You're
gonna.
high risky, so I don't know.
You all come to my house. I've got good spice and herbs that will cleanse your soul.
Chicken seasoning, yeah.
It will cleanse your soul as soon as you walk in the house. Like sage, it's that kind of stuff.
All right, so guys, let us know how you think coronavirus is going to affect your club and the Premier League, and also what do you think is a fair way from even a money and a trophy perspective, what should happen at the end of the season. Let us know, because honestly, there's all the talk we've been talking about, but like Chris brought up 20 minutes ago, there's the Champions League, there's the FA Cup, there's all these trophies. Even if they get scrapped, how do you think we should deal with this whole scenario?
I've just thought of something. I've just had an epiphany. The league title, the Champions League and the FA Cup should all go to the team that's won the first trophy of the year.
That makes absolutely zero sense.
And who's
that's the worst
the
thing
most
you've
points
ever,
over the last 2 years?
That's one of the dumbest things you've ever
done.
And who is that? That's Liverpool.
Is it?
Liverpool's accumulated the most over the last 2 years.
What, over the last 3 years?
Huh?
Over the last 3 years?
Probably over the last 3, it'll be close. But
yeah, but who won the first trophy?
See how he turns 2 to 3 that quick.
Shut up, Chris. Come on.
And it's the problem. This is the problem with football fans at the moment. Is that I've spoken to a few football fans genuinely. Yeah,
it's time, innit?
Yeah, time. And we're almost wrapping up.
The producer,
but I've spoken to a few.
You lot,
I've spoken to a few. Listen.
Put it in the comments. You lot, if you want to vote for Big J to come back, we need over 2,000 thumbs up. For Big J to come back. Well. When you see him, he's going to look like Christian Bale from The Machinist?
The one who's man skinny. Yeah. He's very more going to be like The American Hustle. That one. Bro, see, that's how I know he's not a story when it comes to films.
What happened in American Hustle, though?
You don't remember what Christian Bale looked like in that one?
Yeah, he was fat with a belly.
Exactly. That was the thing. He's probably going to be more like that.
He was skinny fat, though.
Okay, yeah, cool.
He said the cheese straight
Jermaine
off
was
the
big fat. So, no,
skinny,
he was big guy.
with a fat belly. He said the cheese straight off the blackberry.
Boom, boom.
Come on, big up Nines.
Randomly, because that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that makes no.
Random on this show.
Barry be smiling, put G's in my pocket, have a party at my funeral. Every rapper rocket, and I used to know from way before, kiss me from my head to my toes. Give me a paper and pen, suck right about my life, sin, a couple of butters of gin in case I don't get in. And tell my people I'm a rider.
And he thinks he's the greatest rapper of all time.
What rapper? Not you.
You Spice Head.
Who do you think is the greatest rapper of all time?
Me?
Yeah.
Stormzy.
No. On the real, who's the best rapper of all time?
Tupac's my favourite.
Jeez! Next.
Tupac is my favourite.
Who's yours?
Nostradamus.
He says Nas. Tupac, you lot.
Nas.
Leave it in the comments. Who's your favourite rapper?
Tupac is fourth.
Tupac's the best ever for me.
Who's above him?
Biggie.
Yeah.
He's the one I listen to the most ever. Tupac I listen to the most.
You ain't listening to Tupac.
When I was younger, I used to
changes. He listened to changes only.
Things will never be the same. Listen, how do you think I got to the position I'm in right now?
What, listening to Tupac?
Listen,
or do you have an interview in it?
I've got catalogue.
What's Tupac's best album?
No. Why is he?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Why did he do that?
And you lot, this has been Cheeky Sport. We will see you next week.
What's his favourite?
20 minutes later. Anyway.